Hello, little fishies. Feeding time, my little fish friends. Yeah, you guys enjoy your food. Every captain needs a fish tank in their ready room, just like the card. Oh, hi. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm sorry. Those. I'm sorry. That bit still amuses me. I don't think I'm going to stop doing it at any point soon. Anyways, today you might expect another loyalty mission. Not what's gonna happen. Well, I'm here though. Oh, actually.
Choked by the hypergrowth of non-native plant species, Pragia serves as a galactic reminder about the imperative for careful regulation during colonization. 2 centuries ago, Batarian agribusiness chose uninhabited Pragia as their empire's breadbasket. Colonization authorities introduced non-native, industrially mutated plants that flourished in the world's fertile volcanic soil. Synergizing with Pragia's natural geothermal conditions and chemotropic microbes, the imported species soon became a nightmare. Mutant strains of poisonous and even carnivorous plants arose, overgrowing colonies in days instead of years, and causing the Batarians to abandon their holdings. Because the planet's small animal population is insufficient to check its plant growth, Alliance ecologists predict soil exhaustion in 400 years. Due to its relative isolation and lack of population, Pragia has become a regional haven for drug runners, weapons smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, terrorists, and intelligence agents seeking secrecy.
I should have done that last episode. Oops. Yeah. I just want to say that I just did my part to help control the plant growth by setting fire to a pretty huge portion of the forest. And this will be the new secondary. Ardat Yakshi, Demon of the Night Winds, are Asari suffering from a genetic disorder preventing conventional melding of nervous systems during mating. Instead, Ardat Yakshi electrochemically ravage their partner's nervous systems, in extreme cases leaving victims as vegetative invalids or corpses. Asari psychologists regard this incapacity for mental fusion as preventing the development of empathy, leading to psychopathy. There is no known cure. The disorder generally begins in infancy, reaching full pathology during maiden adolescent sexual development. While seductive and sexually driven as other Asari, Ardat Yakshi are congenitally sterile. Ancient Asari mythology held Ardat Yakshi as gods of destruction, depicting them as villains of countless legends, and as the heroes of numerous Asari epics. Contrary to popular belief, Ardat Yakshi are neither extremely rare, around 1% of Asari dwell on the AY spectrum, nor are they all murderers. Most cultivate and discard countless exploitative or abusive relationships during their legally marginal lives. Despite rumors of Ardat Yakshi syndicates, by nature, Ardat Yakshi are incapable of long-term cooperation. As a disproportionately wealthy species, Asari employ their economic reach and media ownership to hide the AY pathology from the galactic community, placing most Ardat Yakshi in monitored work programs or seclusion. Only the most aggressive cases are sentenced to sanitaria and prisons, or to the execution lists of justicars. So yeah, they made some changes after, compared to what I assume their initial plans were, based on the conversation with Samara.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander. How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, so.
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the elusive man. Patching him in through the comm room.
Hey, Jake. Alright.
Lucid Man through, Commander.
Let's have another chat with Tim.
Shepard,
smoking's bad.
I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector's ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
You sure this information's good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Smoking is a nasty habit. You really should cut it out.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. I foresee no chance that this will go poorly for us. Alright, gonna bring Jack with me. Morden is somewhat tempting from a narrative standpoint. Miranda's tempting just because war. I haven't used her yet, so okay. More tempting than you'd think, frankly. Level I'm at 17. Well, I'm gonna redo my powers pretty soon anyway. Get rid of Flashbang Grenade. Actually, no, I still don't actually care about Throw. Yeah, this will give me, forget what the, 12 shockwaves. Gonna give her another point of warp ammo, though. And some Mara. Sapiens, just a car. Samara's biotic abilities now rival those of an Asari matriarch, further reducing the recharge time of her powers. Samara's time is spent honing her lethal skills, increasing her weapon damage. Weapon damage it is. Hmm. Could max out throw. 1,200 newtons of force. Not always lucky enough to get them grouped together anyway, so. I forget if there are any mods for to allow you to retrain squad mate powers. I'll need to double check on that because. Disorienting concussive charge is thrown that inflicts minor damage and incapacitates all nearby targets. Both delicate electronics and enemy nervous systems are temporarily disabled, causing weapon overheats, omni-tool jams, and difficulties in using biotic powers. For now, I guess. And I got the Matic. Medium-range, semi-automatic rifle, effective against armor, shields, and barriers. Upgrades the Avenger assault rifle. The Matic is a semi-automatic hybrid weapon with an assault rifle's low heat production and a sniper rifle's punch. Though it does not have a sniper rifle's precision scope, marksmen favor its increased power over that of an assault rifle to bring down hardened targets. Its lack of a full auto setting is advertised as a feature rather than a shortcoming, since it curbs a soldier's tendency to spray inaccurate fire under stress. Yeah, very useful. This is the best. This is actually a DLC gun, as I recall. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one was DLC. And it's the best assault rifle that squad mates can equip. There is one assault rifle that's better, but it is exclusively available for soldier shepherds. Not that I've been using it, but haven't been using heavy weapons at all anyway.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Saw the
Very low
destroyed.
emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
You can see the wrecked Turian ship in the. I think you can see it just a little bit above the collector ship there.
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
I'll need it. No, I won't. I'm Commander Shepard. Luck is for people who aren't Commander Shepard. Actually, no. Shepard does get lucky a lot. So much of Shepard's success is based on luck, honestly. Unsettling.
I've never
This
seen a ship like this before.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
Cold vacuum his face, but Jack still has bare arms, Samara didn't bother closing up her armor.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Perhaps the missing colonists are aboard. If they're still alive.
Can only hope. Looks like it's on fire.
The collectors used these on Horizon. However, these are empty.
Being trapped in something like this, completely at the mercy of the collectors.
I can understand why that would make Jack uncomfortable. Yeah, this place is creepy.
What happened here?
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
Perhaps they were used for testing. If they were a control group, they would have been discarded at the end of the experiment.
Ew.
There are worse things than death. Like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
It is important to seek whatever solace we can find in the face of tragedy.
Dead is dead. There's no such thing as a good way to go.
I kind of agree with, I think I sort of agree with Jack there. Yeah, I mean, clean up your stuff, collectors. Jeez, don't just leave stuff... Yeah, I'm one to talk. And now we get some very... Now we get something pretty major.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
EDI, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Ugh.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster, but there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes, reduced heterochromatin structure, elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
Damn.
Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No shit. I'm not letting the Reapers turn me into some kind of fucked up bug thing.
Let's find what we need before the
Well
collectors
said,
come to
Jack.
salvage this vessel. Move out.
Well said, Jack. Well said. And... yes. You can get a new gun here. So, depending on your specialization, on your class, you can either get training in a weapon class that you don't have, or if you already have training in a given weapon class, you get a special gun that only Shepard can use. So, if you're a soldier, you can get the Revenant assault rifle, which is maybe the best gun in the game. Really good damage, good rate of fire. doesn't have the largest clip, but it hardly needs it, because like I said, it does do really good damage. It's a great gun. Frankly, that gun is the only thing that is the best part about playing a soldier. Yeah, M76 Revenant machine gun. It's less accurate than most assault rifles, but it does deal heavy damage. For soldiers and vanguards, the special shotgun is the Claymore. The same shotgun that Grunt has access to. So, very high damage. And for soldiers and infiltrators, you can get the M98 Widow anti-material rifle. For the assault rifle. Probably my favorite. That might be my favorite gun. The Revenant is probably the best gun. The Widow is probably my favorite. Because it does ridiculous damage. The name actually gives you, like, anti-material tells you a lot about what kind of, like, if you know anything about military terminology, I guess, anti-material actually gives you a good indication of what to expect. Because what it means is that it is designed to be used against military equipment. Anti-material guns, anti-material rifles, are generally intended to punch through tanks. So, or not necessarily tanks, but vehicles with at least some armor, with light armor. Yeah. Yeah, the Widow is an assault rifle, is a sniper rifle designed to be used against vehicles. It's designed to punch through walls and stuff. So, you can imagine what it does to people. So yeah, it's really powerful. It's also not designed to be used, like, it's not designed to be used as a gun that you hold up. It's one of those guns that you'd, like, place on the ground, on a, like, with a tripod holding up the barrel. So yeah, the Widow's great. But I can't get it. So I'm tempted to go with sniper rifle training because I do really like sniping. I'm actually going to go with assault rifle. Because none of my guns, or at least, I want a gun that does higher damage, and the Matic does the best damage. There should be a... Oh yeah, there we go. A weapons locker, just to make sure that I've got the one that I do have the medic. I do not. Yeah, I've got the collector assault rifle, I think. Oh no, the collector particle beam, that's what I got. Vindicator battle rifle. I'll check something. Yeah, this one Yeah. A lot of ammo on the collector assault rifle, which is a big advantage to it. Vindicator battle rifle is the sort of the default best gun you'd get. Not much in the way of ammo. Good damage, but very low ammo. Even less ammo in the Matic. But
Look, on the ceiling. Or are those weird pods?
Hundreds of them. I wonder how many are occupied.
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
Lucky them. Yeah, the collectors are Protheans. That's a pretty massive revelation right there. You know, kind of hard to overstate what a revelation that is. Well, I suppose it can be overstated. But yeah, that is a pretty big revelation. Essentially, the collectors are Prothean husks, basically. They've got, you know, they're arguably smarter than husks are, but that's effectively what they are. So, tragic ending for what seemed to be a reasonably noble race, as far as we know. Which I suppose is very little.
This might be useful.
Hey, damage protection, another upgrade.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
Makes you wonder if the collectors even have other ships.
Holy shit.
They could abduct every human in the Terminus systems and not have enough to fill these pods.
They're going to hit Earth.
Not if we stop them.
I don't think I normally bring Jack along on this mission. I kind of like her reactions to things. I like this mission in general. It's, you know, there's such a creepy atmosphere to this ship. It feels genuinely alien. The revelation about the...
There, on the platform. It looks like some kind of control panel.
The relation...
Where are the bodies of the collector crew? Careful, Shepard. Something doesn't feel right about this.
Yeah. She's been around long enough. Worthwhile to trust her. Yeah, with the revelation about the collectors being Protheans, the creepy atmosphere, it's a really good
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge
level
between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
Uh-oh.
That can't be good.
What the hell just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems.
Uh-oh.
Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
And now we got a flying platform.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Alright. Clear yourself first, then.
Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you better get it done fast, Edie.
We got company.
Mark!
One less to worry.
Uh-oh. Apparently flashbangs are actually supposed to be pretty useful against these guys.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Oh. This is bad.
I'll kill you all! Occupy them. I'll kill you all! One down.
84%.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
Here they come again. Die, bitch!
Is an illusion. I will direct this personally. This body's pain.
Did I lose both of them? I think I've lost both of them, haven't I? Yep. Oh! Not quite. Samara's still going.
Form this front. I must tear you apart, Shepard. I will.
Ah! There we go. Man, the,
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
Yeah, give me a second, Dee Dee. Yeah, the, position changed for heavy warp, so... Oh, I forgot this is up here. I was actually looking for another clip. But, looks like there are no more heat clips around. Oh, yes there are.
Gotcha. Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
I actually should have had her using that one to begin with. Better, I need to remember that I can just use, R, B, L, B, and Y. Alright. Yeah, it's a tough fight, because you're... no room.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
You do have very limited space to maneuver.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
And a lot of enemies.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Good to know.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay.
Okay.
I've also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Yeah, they were
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
'Cause he's a lying, manipulative bastard.
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
I knew Cerberus would screw me again. I'm gonna crush his head.
Commander, we got another
I'm down with that.
The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not
Fair.
have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Alright. And now things get a little bit more fun.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Because now we gotta fight our way out of here.
On the right!
Assuming control. Your form is fragile. Nothing stands against us. This hurts you.
And now we get all sorts of taunts from him. He spends a lot of time taunting. Like, A lot. If I'm honest, it actually gets a little bit annoying. And, yeah, he wasn't a huge presence on Horizon. Here, he's everywhere. Like, every fight, he shows up.
Trouble incoming!
I will direct this personally.
Trying to get to cover somewhere. Uh-oh.
One less to worry about. To the right. Nothing can stop me.
Oh, jeez.
I will direct this personally. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Not too bad, not too bad. Came close a couple times there, but doing fine. I'm doing just fine. Alright. Down here now. Yeah, we got a new enemy type. Abominations. They're husks that explode.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Oh, your attack's working fine, Jack. Yeah, Praetorian. I could be misremembering, but I don't think. I think that's the last Praetorian that we actually encounter in this game.
Edie, we got a problem here.
A temporary setback on Firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through Firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Which means I will rush through.
Down there. Isn't that where we came in? We must be getting close to the end.
So why can't I just jump down here? So silly that I'm not able to just jump down right there.
This is valuable.
Hey, more tech damage, which is no help to me. Yeah, you see, it's got good accuracy. It's, Oh, whoops.
Assuming direct control. Assuming control. This hurts you.
Lost shield.
Shit. I didn't realize I was in a spot where I was to get hit. Apparently I moved up too close. Not a big deal, I didn't move too far back.
I'll put them where we need them.
Still limiting the number of rounds I try to use.
It's about to get fun.
Let's see if I can find some ammo to replenish all the ammo I used on that Scion. Because I wanted to keep that Scion at a distance, because those guys are among the most dangerous I find in the game.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
You can just jump down there.
Nothing can stop me!
Neutralized one.
Nothing can stop me!
Shockwave is actually the most effective power against the most effective attack against husks. Because all you have to do to defeat these guys is knock them off their feet.
Nothing can stop me!
Hey. Jerk. Alright. We're done.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard
I'm
the man.
back, I'm
Everybody
back.
onto the Normandy! Move!
Strap in, people. I'm gonna make them work for it this time.
I got from the shuttle bay to the cockpit very quickly. Bridge.
I can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Anywhere that's not here.
Yeah, just jump.
Engaging Mass Effect Core.
Gathered vital intel regarding collectors and Omega-4 relay. With Shepard's escape, Harbinger knows our true capabilities, and will have to adopt new tactics. We'll have to be careful, as Harbinger's information network may rival Cerberus or Shadowbrokers. Also appears impossible to block his ability to possess minions. Edie's work was exceptional, however, proving value of shackled AI. Shield boost, nice. Tech damage, whatever. Ghost ship achievement. Woohoo!
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. I figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Yep.
Shepard, looks like EDI extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
EDI told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget EDI. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
He's still a
You
dick.
could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off.
Jerk.
It confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced identify friend-foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
Now you tell me.
I was just on the collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, EDI just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options. An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon.
Yep, that was hinted at.
A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper.
37
damaged
million.
and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
37 million years old. But yeah, he's a jerk. But yeah, you may remember that I did visit Klendigan, not the planet. I think I visited one of Klendigan's moons in the first game. I think there was a mission on one of Klendigan's moons, and yeah, you may remember me, reading off the entry in Klendigan, which mentioned that there was a rift that was believed to be the result of a glancing mass accelerator blow. So, yeah.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species
Not quite,
that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
How did they... I wouldn't expect the weapon to defunct, but I wouldn't... 37 million years? I'm surprised that there's any trace of it at all.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
I only
skeptical.
believe you because I doubt you'd repeat yourself so soon.
It's no less a risk, Shepard. We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily.
No, I'm not
It'll
done
make
with that.
things easier going forward.
EDI, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
I'm gonna tell the crew that you're a dick. That's what I'm gonna tell them. That you're a bastard who risked their lives. For
so the
dumb
elusive
reasons.
man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
Yeah, I saw
You
it.
try something like that again and the Collectors will be the least of his problems. EDI, are you sure this IFF is gonna work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
EDI doesn't make mistakes. The Collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy. And we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays and the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Yeah, we're not ready
Just
yet.
because we can follow the Collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
Yep.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
I mean, I have everyone I need. It's just... May as well mention, you cannot do you cannot do the Collector ship until you have 8 squad mates. So 8 squad mates is the minimum needed to be able to complete the game, basically. Nothing there. Now that I've got an assault rifle, I'll need to start buying assault rifle upgrades. Yay. Ah, I don't have enough EZO. Damn. Yeah, I need to get more Element Zero. Alright.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the Collector ship. Thank goodness for EDI.
The Normandy crew delivered, including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but EDI gets the credit this time.
Fair.
The Elusive Man made sure EDI was installed for this mission. Now I see why. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal.
As usual.
Tali seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end. Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Good thought. That is an interesting thought.
Op check is clean. You know what pisses me off? Calling this the cockpit. Alliance ships have bridges. Asari have cockpits. Oh wait, no they don't.
Don't be misogynistic, Joker. Or racist.
I was thinking of installing some lava lamps, maybe Christmas lights for ambience. What do you think?
Good plan. Good plan. I think I'm repeating. I think he's repeating now.
It takes skill to make a ship bank in a vacuum. Don't think it doesn't. Commander.
Nothing about... Really?
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Samara feels like she could shoot me in a very tranquil way, which does not make me feel any better about it. I'm not saying anything about Jack. I'm not stupid. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
And I'm positive Edie has nothing to say. Yep.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
No one has anything new to say about what just happened. Yeah, Kelly has that one comment, but like Kelly comments on the collector ship mission, but no one else does. Yeah, that's a really good mission. I really like the collector ship. Ah, you're too small. From Morlan. Morlan's famous shop. We want many very good supplies, yes? I am sorry, my mate. I leave you for a Krogan because you are not endowed as good for your species. Do you fear those words? Morlan's famous shop sells many enhancements online that are not restricted by Citadel trading regulations. Whether you require hormone augmentation, cybernetic enhancement, or genobiotic xenografting, I guess, Morlan has many things you will be pleased with, I think. All species and gender order online from Morlan's famous extranet site, hot linked from this message. Product availability varies by local trade regulations. All Element Zero products require shipping surcharge. No shipping to Omega. Krogan reproductive organ is not available. Other restrictions may apply. Junk mail! We just got junk mail. That's amazing. Therapy. From Olar Han. You remember him from Noveria, I'm sure? Shepard. They say you're alive. That you cheated death. That sending you this isn't just a pointless exercise as part of my therapy. They say a lot of things. I'm still alive. She still isn't. I hear you killed Venezia. Nicely done. Another woman I helped kill if my information did any good. They want me to thank you. The Rack and I would have killed us all had you not shown up. It would have been right. Why me and not her? Why did you show up then and not before? They think that they can fix me. But maybe you're not really back. Maybe I died. Maybe I didn't close that door in time. Maybe I held it open to give her a chance and the Rack and I ripped my suit open and I died of exposure there on Peak 15. Maybe I'm a martyr, and this is an ugly hallucination before a glorious afterlife. But if I'm not, thank you. Oof. Poor guy. The PTSD and survivor's guilt is just brutal with him. Yeah, that is one hell of an evening. Bragging facility update from Cerberus Intel. Commander Shepard, contacting you per Elusive Man's instructions. He believed you would want to know that he had ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Sure. Cerberus personnel arrived to find all guards dead, along with most of the subjects. Any surviving children were treated for injuries, given mild amnesiac treatments, and delivered to Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. A few surviving doctors were forcibly retired for their role in the project. Per your report, the facility on Pragia has been destroyed. Sure.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah, I read it. Shut up. I don't believe anything you say, Cerberus. You're not trustworthy. Nothing new from him. Probably nothing new from Kasumi, I imagine.
Hey, Shepard. Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one.
Yeah, nothing from
Sometimes
her.
she seems like a person.
Nothing
but
there.
when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer.
Nothing from Chakwas, Miranda, or Garrus. A lot of secondary dialogue is over and done with this
Kenneth,
one.
do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
I mean, as long as we take down the collectors, it's all worth it. Even if we don't make it.
Don't even think that. We'll make it through.
Aw. He's supportive of his friend.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help.
And you got
I
it.
just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
Wow.
I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Damn.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Yeah, so Tali's earlier, like when you earlier get to ask Tali for a refresher about the Admiralty Board, and she mentions that what they do and mentions treason trials. Foreshadowing!
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know
Fair.
any more until I get to the flotilla.
Makes sense.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges.
Shepard
if it's
has a-
deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
But at the same time, how likely are they to have kids when they're exiled?
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Yeah. So those Batarians were jerks. They're the traitors. And also, bad business, you know? Although, actually, no, it is bad business, because, like, the Quarians could have been repeat customers, but now they're definitely not going to be coming to you later.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
I'm sure I can get you out of it.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay. Let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
You're one of mine, Tally. You're one of my crew. Of course I'm gonna go to my way to help you.
Hey.
What's happening?
You got a lot of questions, don't you?
Of course.
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. It's just, I'm not really a girls' club kind of person. I like you, alright? That's a good place to stop.
And that is the end of all the dialogue you can get with Jack. She has nothing more to say to you.
Hey.
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around. No hard feelings, but I don't want to play.
I should go.
Whatever.
But hey, she called me her friend. Which is oddly endearing, honestly. Not oddly, it's very endearing. She called me her friend. I'm glad for that.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. Collectors and Protheans. It's all above my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time.
Yep.
I knew this girl once, Asari. Good head on her shoulders. We had this whole thing going, until she sold me out to the Blood Pack. Put a sour note on the relationship.
So yeah, that is one of my favorite missions. And yeah, Jack's a friend now. She calls me her friend. I'm so happy. So happy that she considers me a friend. You know? It's, yeah, unfortunately... Unfortunately, there's no more dialogue with her. Only way to get more from her is if you're playing a male shepherd who's romancing her. At which point you do learn more about her. You learn about a guy that she had a relationship with that ended tragically. I think the guy died or something like that, as I recall. So she's got some issues from that. The romance does get very sweet if you go that route. Yeah, so like I said, that's done. Jack is done. There's no reason to talk to her anymore for the rest of the game. Which is a shame. I wish, again, I feel like because they had so many characters, they weren't really able to, you know, they ended up really limiting how many interactions you really get with them. So I do wish that they'd been able to do more. But, oh well. So that's it for this episode. Actually, not good. The Migrant Fleet, the flotilla, or the Migrant Fleet, is a fleet of roughly 50,000 starships that houses over 17 million quarantines. The largest collection of starfaring vessels in the galaxy, The fleet is so large, it may take days for all the ships to pass through a mass relay. The ships are constantly repaired, replaced, and upgraded to comfortably house as many Quarians as possible. Typically, ships specialize in roles for the fleet, from the enormous agricultural live ships to the shielded lab ships to the repurposed freighters known as home ships that house Quarian children, young parents, and educators. Employed Quarians typically live in the ship they work on, since commuting from ship to ship ties up resources with unnecessary docking procedures. Even within the flotilla, Quarians on most ships will remain encased in their protective suits. Rarely, Quarians will meet on clean ships for specific purposes, such as medical services or reproduction. When this occurs, they remove their suits, knowing full well that it is likely they will spend a few days having allergic reactions or getting over infections, as their weakened immune systems compensate for each other's presence. Alright, now I'm done for this episode. That'll be it for this episode. Once again, I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the revelation that the collectors are Protheans, and other things that occur. Let me know about it. Let me know your thoughts on other things that are occurring in the game. But for now, thanks for watching, and have a great day.